Howdy friends and family, Tim here. Last time we were together I showed you how I made my electrolyte replacement drink. We made it in this container here. If you need a reference to it, I'll put a link below. But anyone that knows me for the past 6 or so years, I carry around one of these things. And I'm always drinking this stuff throughout the day. I have this little container that I put my custom mix protein powder with my half a dozen herbs, and I use my electrolyte replacement, fill it up, shake it up, and I sip it throughout the day, and it keeps me rolling. I don't do Gatorade, I don't do soda. I mean, facts, people, if you look at the label of Gatorade, it has more than 30 grams of sugar per serving. And when you look at the electrolytes, it's like 1 or 2%. What is that really gonna do for you? Pretty much nothing. Now, my electrolyte drink, as we discussed, has a full serving of magnesium, vitamin C, zinc, etc. So today we're gonna focus on making my mix, okay? And what I do is I take an old protein container and I remove my scoop. I don't want it buried in there. And then I get myself a measuring cup, 1 cup, and I get my spindly little whisk here. And so what we're gonna do to start off with is we're gonna use a base of a very high quality protein powder. Now my personal experience is with Muscle Farm. They're a very good company. They support a lot of buddies of mine that are fighters. They have branched chain amino acids, which we'll talk about in another show, but they're good for you. You want them. They're good for energy and steady flow of protein into the blood. So I'm gonna make like a week's worth, okay? Like I said, I'm sipping this all day into the night and in the morning. So I'm gonna take a large scoop of protein powder, 1, 2, kind of a heaper here, 3. I'm going to set that aside for a while, and I'm going to add some of my critical ingredients. Now this is free-form arginine pyroglutamate. Pretty powerful stuff, and what it does is a free-form amino acid, and in the bloodstream it releases more nitrous oxide. Now, what this is good for is expanding the dilation of the blood vessels. So it's also good for the, you know what I'm talking about? That's kind of what Viagra and Cialis do, is they increase nitrous oxide in the blood and allows better blood flow through all parts of the body. This is best taken on an empty stomach, but I rarely have an opportunity to do that throughout the day. So I take 1 heaping scoop for my weekly dose and drop that in my container. All right, so we need some other compounds. I like to use turmeric, okay? Ground turmeric. This is a root vegetable that is actually sold as a spice in the spice aisle at less than $4 for 12 ounces. Now, if you go to the supplement aisle and buy it as a supplement, it's multiples more expensive. So use your head and buy it in the spice aisle. It's the same damn stuff, same damn company, it's just different package. So I've saved you money that you can now afford to buy high quality protein. So for this, on a weekly doses, see, turmeric works at reducing cytokines, which are, you know, protein molecules that aggravate and inflame the tissues. Now, I'm 62 3/4 years old, and I got a lot of injuries, a lot of just wear and tear over the years. I've been a competitive athlete since I've been 15 and rambunctious youth before that. So I've got lots of aches and pains and arthritis and things of that nature, but I keep it in check, not with medicines, not with ibuprofen or Tylenol or anything. I use my herbs. So I'm gonna put 1 scoop of that and a little bit more. Now remember, if you buy the little capsules of turmeric, you know, you really can't get enough on a daily basis by swallowing pills once or twice a day. You need to have this continually throughout the day. So that's why I came up with this concoction that I can sip. Hey, it's not the best tasting thing in the world. It's not going to win a taste testing contest with Gatorade, but it's going to do the job that Gatorade does. And I'll tell you what, taste of victory is pretty damn good. So let's get you victorious in your athletic pursuits. All right, so we have turmeric, we have protein, we have arginine pyroglutamate, and now I'm going to add a little bit of chocolate. Now you all heard the benefits of chocolate, okay? It's the important thing is you want to get it without alkalines, and this, if you read the ingredients, is 100% pure cocoa. And it does the job. I got this at Aldi for like $2, and you can buy the same thing. It's Hershey's chocolate, and that costs maybe $3. Don't buy the Nestle's, not only because they're an evil company that doesn't believe that human beings have the right to water on this planet. Yeah, that's a quote from the CEO. And but they also put alkalines in it. This is alkaline free. One mostly full scoop, tossed it in there. Okay, now I use a couple other things, and I keep these over here. This I buy by the kilo to save myself some money, and it is pine bark extract. Fancy word called pycnogenol. And what this does as well is opens up dilates the blood vessels and allows blood to flow more freely through the vascular system. So I take a nice heaping scoop of that and drop it in there. Good stuff, my friends. We're going to put a little bit more because I think free-flowing blood is very important. So we've got, recap, we've got turmeric, protein powder, arginine pyroglutamate, and we've got cocoa and pycnogenol, aka pine bark extract. Let's see what else we got in here. We're running low on things, but hey, every week I kind of make this custom, and when I have all the things available, if I know I'm going to be doing a lot of outside endurance work and the weather's hot, I'm going to blend it a little differently than if I'm going to be more stationary. Now, right now I'm taking a course with the state of Florida. I'm going to get my mortgage banking license again. I'm done working for the government for now, and I'm going to try to help some people get into homes. So I'm sitting on my butt a lot more. I make the formula a little different because actually for me, when I'm sitting, it's actually more painful than running around all day. So let me get another ingredient. And actually, folks, I'm out of it. It's reishi mushroom. Okay, reishi mushrooms is an amazing naturally occurring substance that has lots of anti-aging properties. It helps break up AGEs, advanced glycation end products, and that's what really causes a lot of problems in the human body. So I am out of that today, but to avoid going out of it in the future, I actually got some reishi mushroom spores, and I am putting them in some smoked wood chips that emulates a old tree trunk, and I'm keeping it in the dark under cabinet so those little sprouts will grow up. They actually grow out to be like a oyster type mushroom. It's quite large. So I'll dry those out and grind them up myself. In the meantime, I got to buy them. I use bulk supplements. They're a great company. Where is this one? NVS is another very good company. I believe in quality first, price second. And that's all I have available today. And other things that I put in there is gelatin. I take Knox gelatin, the 100% organic type, and I put a cupful of that in there. That is essentially collagen, and there's a big push today in the supplement world to have collagen protein because it does work. It helps the elastin in the skin. I mean, I am almost 63 years old, in my 63rd year, and I don't have a whole lot of crisscross and wrinkles. And I believe that's in part to keeping my cardiovascular health up by exercise, eating properly, and taking these supplements that increase blood flow. And then when the blood gets there, it's got the raw materials to do what needs to be done. So what I'll do is, we got a small amount this week, so I'll probably have to augment this Wednesday or Thursday. I take my whisk, put it in there. We want to mix this stuff up. Shake it up, because you want it fairly uniform. Now, the turmeric, particularly in the beginning, is a little bit pungent. The cocoa kind of calms it down, and the protein powder, I actually prefer vanilla, but Muscle Farm isn't making it like they used to, so I'm using the chocolate. The key thing I'm in this for is a couple things. They support friends of mine that are professional fighters, MMA, and aspiring professionals. So they help my people, I help them, and I promote them. They're good stuff. And the reason I like them, I don't care who they promote if they weren't any good, they have more branched chain amino acids per formula of high quality than any other brand. So this is what I got for my my daily medicinal dose. Again, I'll take some vitamins, water-soluble ones like the B family, vitamin C, and then zinc and things of that nature. But I'll take a couple of scoops of this in the morning, fill up my little container, kind of swish it around a little, put it in there, put my cap on, and then take this, put it on my pinky, and off I go to do my day. I don't care where I'm going. This thing is coming with me. I gotta have proper nutrition always, because whatever mission I'm choosing to do on this earth, and it's not one of selfishness, I assure you, at least anymore. It is facilitated by my ability to do it, which means I have to be in good shape. I have to be cognizantly sound, meaning my brain has got to think. And then when you get old, we saw what happened to the world's most popular president. You know, he's getting a little old and losing some facts. Well, it happens, folks. This will keep you alive a little longer and keep the brain functioning. There's another cognitive blend I'll share with you later that I used when I was in grad school, where I took twice the course load of the typical grad student and ran a business, had a family, and graduated 5th in my class of 10,000 at an international university in Edinburgh, Scotland. So I attribute that to the genetic gift that my father gave me, who was one of the first couple hundred people at IBM. So that has a big part. My ability to work hard and my ability to remember things. And we'll go in the phosphatidylcholine, phosphatidylserine process of memory enhancement later. But today we're going to work on just the raw body, okay? So I'm going to take my electrolyte replacement drink. And here's my little cup. I'm going to take my container and I fill it up to a certain level. I have a little mark on the side. Set that down. I take my mix that I did, shake it up again, and I will take a skosh of that, pop it in there. Now this has a little device in there that's like a round ball in this kind of like a shape of a spring. You can hear it shaking in there. That breaks up any clumps, makes it smooth, and you can do the maracha if you like, and then you just drink it down. I'll tell you what, folks, 63 years old, okay, men, you know this. Sometimes you have issues taking a leak. You got to stand there for 15 minutes while it trickles out. Well, I don't have that problem. I mean, I can still spin the little gizmo they put in the men's room toilet. I don't know if they do that everywhere, but you know, it's good to have a good strong stream. And I'm never constipated. You know, it's that's part of the system of proper elimination. I sweat profusely, which cleans out the body, and so I need to replenish with my nutrition, with my, excuse me, with my nutrients. And like I said, it's not the best tasting things in the world, but it's not all that bad. And after doing it for 6 years, it's quite normal for me. So if you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I'll try to answer you all. And thanks for watching. Send it to a friend. Keep coming back.